A ton of BoomBoonger news has just dropped from the toys that we're going to see through the first trailer. We're going to have a look at all of this because there is a lot. Everything is going to be in this video, so let's jump over and have a look. Here's a load of stuff that we're going to be looking at, and this is from Sentai 5. It says, BoomBoonger toy thread, only doing the mecha picks, starting off with BoomBoonger thing. We'll look at all of them, don't worry. So first of all, do you know what? I really like this, but I'm gonna poke a few holes in it. Now, obviously, I don't know if, like, say, right here, I don't know if that's, like, say, part like the arms fold in together. I feel like that should be filled. I just feel like, I don't know, I never liked that sort of thing. I think the arms are a little bit too thin. I think they should have been thicker for a robo. But yeah, the car and the robots look fine. Now, from what I've seen, is this isn't properly posable, which I generally think that when Bandai came out and talked about, was it like Don Brothers saying like the Megazord should be able to do exactly what it says in the series. I thought they were going down that road where you're able to pose this properly. But from what I've only seen is you can only majority move the arms, and that's it to kind of have a striking pose. So I don't know if you can do it with the legs. If you can't, I think that's a very big kind of like step back when it comes to Sentai toys. I feel like you should be able to. Now, see how it all proves me wrong. So these are the robots. Now, this does look cool. I have got to admit, I really do like the robo. I think that's the only thing so far that I like from the series. So it comes with obviously the pink car, blue car, and obviously the Red Rangers one, which is majority white, which I thought would have been a bit redder, but oh well. Now, this apparently is a limited edition if you, I think, pick it up with the starter pack. I kind of like this. It reminds me a lot of like Ben 10. And then obviously here is BoomBoonger. Like, I still really don't like the helmet. I think if that was merged better with the helmet, it would be perfect. But yeah, I still have it. So looking at the car, looks all right. I wouldn't say is the best thing. Next is the crane and this truck, wherever it is. It looks all right. Kind of reminds me of Lupin Ranger versus Pada Ranger. And again, sees how you can transform. Okay, so yeah, that basically has a head and it's combined. Okay, that's all right. Okay, yeah. Look, I think it would have been 10 times better if, where is it? Because that's the head. I think like if that came off and separated, that would be a bit more, and then that could be the arm. Looking at this, it just feels like this part here looks absolute shit. Just not what I like. And this is the box. So it looks like they're going back to Lupin Ranger versus Pada Ranger boxes. The box looks really, really nice. Don't get me wrong, very colorful, and obviously Orange Ranger, but not really my forte on this one. Police car reminds me very much of Go-Onja, and I'm guessing that's like an ambulance or something. So that kind of, right, see, this should be the arms, like, okay, well, that's the arms there, but that should have been an arm. That looks really nice, I will say that. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, that's probably so far my favorite combo, where it actually looks all right. Yeah, looks all right, actually. That's probably one that I would buy. And then obviously you've got the truck. Now, this is one thing I just generally thought of, and it's annoying that if you want to display them all in different modes, is that you're either, now I wish they'd sell this separately, so therefore you could buy, like, say 10 of these, and then you can have the different transformations. I hope that they do this. I haven't seen if they're not, but that's what I would want, because if I really got into this Sentai and I was like, oh my god, I really like this, I would want to buy multiple ones of these so I can have them combined up and have them on display. And I think that looks really cool. That kind of reminds me very much of like Lupin Ranger versus Pada Ranger, that they did that. It wasn't too bad in my eyes, but it was more of a, you have to buy all of them to display, and I have pretty much all the Megazords from Lupin Ranger versus Pada Ranger. This is the two cars. This one like just reminds me of that one car in Family Guy. So it basically turns into a sword, all right, and then that one again turns into that one. Like, why? It looks like a lawnmower. It's lawnmower Megazord. And then combine those two, it looks all right. Yeah, it looks like a sword. I'm guessing that's going to be like the main thing that they have. And then there's the box. I think they're cool. It reminds me of those like kind of like old little metal cars as well that you'd like Tonka cars maybe. But yeah, it looks okay. And then this is the limited edition car, I'm guessing. or the one we've just seen. So yeah, that looks all right. It looks really weird because I know that's on straight, but when you compare it to the back here, I generally think, shit, that looks a bit weird. A nice little blaster, kind of close up. And then you have to build it. So it's like more pictures of the Boom Boom supercar that you have to assemble. Toy exclusive when you say the password, which is BoomBoonger. Also, this is the this and the back of the version have different sounds in the changer. Okay. So over at Toku Collector, this is the Morpher. And I have heard of the sounds that they have played in this one, and it sounds okay. Apparently, it's the same person that does Ash in like in Pokemon, or did. So I am definitely waiting for the memorial version on this one. I'd rather wait for that one. Looks okay. So this goes on the back, which is something a little bit different. So I'm wondering if the memorial one would be bigger, or if it wouldn't be compatible with the Megazord. We know there's a memorial version. I ain't buying this. I'm not buying the Morph now. Goes in the weapon as well, so I know there's a memorial one coming out. It just looks like one of those things like from one of the, I can't remember the film name, but it's like maybe a DC film or something where like the Justice League or something go to another planet and you've got these like big massive crate things. I'm also thinking Ben 10. And then from Ben 787, these are like what the cars say in the changer, so we know the different sounds, and then you can see that they all combine that way. So there's some extra images. We're going to play some of this. Can't play all of it due to copyright and stuff, but yeah, we're going to skip into it. When I saw this, I generally really thought that this was just this could be a car commercial. This doesn't really show anything of what the Sentai is. And I think this is just look at all the mechs type thing. You know, all the cars. Like, they do look alright 3D wise. And it's like, here is all the stuff that we're releasing. So we've seen the cars there. We've seen all of this. So we've got extra ones coming out for the entire year. Obviously, they're going to be like kind of power-ups and stuff, I reckon. Yeah, like even this part. It does feel like, if we play it, it does feel like it's an F1 thing, but I kind of saw this as the Rainbow Road, so this kind of reminded me of Kira Major as well, but it's just that kind of part right there. It's just like, this reminds me of definitely of an F1 type feel, or it looks like the Fast and the Furious. So it looks like they could be taking inspiration from Kira Major, but I just really don't like it. And then we've got the Megazord forming. So they all go through the gate, and I don't know. I think this is going to be something that I'm not going to like. Oh shit, there is the Black Ranger. Okay, so they all get 2 of their own or something like that. Like, to me personally, I generally really am just not a big fan when I see this. I would rather see what the minions are going to look like. I don't really want to see cars, and especially it's just like it feels like a car advert for like Range Rover or something. So yes, very good cars, you have arrived, here is me. Okay, let's go. Like this one, like, oh, I'm going to walk. Oh no, there's bad guys coming. There's bad guys. He's chasing them. What are we going to do? And he's just saluting them. Like, I don't know if this gets people like completely pumped for what it is, like, but all of this to me doesn't look good at all. Like, from the success of like King Oja and what they did with all their stuff, all of this looks really bad. I just don't like it. I really, really don't. And I think it's this part which really got me as well, because it doesn't feel like he's walking properly. Like, it's the background as well. I just think this looks really, really shit. I do like the neon Tokyo type thing. That does look kind of awesome. But it's like, oh, I'm gonna go sit here. Like, fuck this shit. There's my car. Like, even the combination of all of this, to me, like, the rowboat is probably the only best thing in this entire whole like series. Like, I just feel like this is shit. And this part, I generally, when I woke up, I literally woke up and I started watching this. And I thought, what the fuck is all of this? Like, this feels like it's a fan-made thing. Like, producer, like, I was expecting to see something like, what was it? I was expecting to see something like a username, like whatever, all the way through. I just generally don't think this is any good whatsoever. Yeah, we get some kind of... Was that even in the first trailer? See, this is what I... Okay, let's have a look. Next up is... So is this showing like 30 seconds of each one? Like, what is going on? What is going on? See, this is cool. This is what I would have wanted to have seen. Like, this is what, you know, you put in your trailer, not showing all this shit, like, really badness. This is what you put in the trailer. Okay, so it was actually something meant to help move it. Right, I get that. See, this is what you show off-wise. Okay, I don't really want to sit through. I want to see what the Megazords look like. This right here is how I get really kind of excited, because that looked so much better than what we just saw. Actually shows you. Okay, I haven't seen this. What it's based off. Okay, car. That's what it's based off. Okay, no, we're gonna pause that. I love the fact that this is just like, these are the cars that you need to see. This is what you're gonna get. That's actually kind of, that's kind of cool. Now, from Ranger Board, we see that there are other things that you can buy. So it's like, here is the thing. Now, if the toy can do that, that's literally what I want it to do. That's how I want to see it. So I will take it back if you can pose it like that. Or if that's just like, if this is the mini-pla, like, fuck that shit. But yeah, if your Megazord can do that, that's how you get me to literally buy your product. Again, little car key rings. Like, they look okay as like key rings, but again, I'd probably only get red or pink. And then obviously, you know, generic like school stuff. There's the t-shirts and all that. And then we move on to like, here you can get shampoo, and here you can get this. So there's the kind of little things there. And obviously you've got the logos. Okay, so now this is from Toku Collectibles. This is a long video, but yeah, this is from Toku Collectibles, and they're saying like everything we've got here. So I'm going to jump in, I'll link this in the description, but go check it out. But you've got stuff like, here is the changer. Again, not sponsored, by the way, but this is the changer. This is what you can like have and put in and stuff like that, which is absolutely fine. So again, that's actually not a bad price for what you're paying. Then you have the starter set, which is the BoomBoonger starter set, which again, that's actually something I've not seen. Comes with the Morpher and Megazord. So that's something, to me, that's what I would probably go for. I rather combine rather than buy separately. And then you got the limited edition set, 105, which then comes with the car. Again, pretty decent. This is the boom handle. Sorry, I said it wrong, but okay. Looks okay to me. This is the Bakugo 4 Robo set. So it looks like you get all the cars with it. So yeah, this is something that if you wanted to buy, it doesn't look like it's like a mini-pla. The box art looks really, really nice. They've seemed to have like dropped it down. So yeah, I generally kind of think that looks all right. So you got the Pato Car 1, which we've seen. So it pretty much shows it. So you can effectively buy them separately, which is not too bad. I thought that you could only buy them in sets or something. So then it's the Patrol Car 2, fair dues. Then you can buy the set. I would probably just buy the set. Okay, so the shovel. All right, looks okay. And the dozer, that's what it is. You can buy them as a set. That's cool. Okay, the classic, which is probably the one I pick up. And then the night set. Now this is the vinyl thing. This is apparently, these are really popular in Japan. So it comes with red, blue, pink, black, and an orange. And then pretty much everything on here, like some of the stuff hasn't been listed, But go check it out if you want to look at the complete guide over at Toku Collectibles. Now, kind of wrapping up this video, this is the official Bandai thing. So I have kind of gone through what it looks like. So you can see how it is on the wrist there as they go through everything. But it's literally how they show the cars. So I kind of want to mute it due to copyright. But it shows you what you can do. Oh, if it's something that it's a wind-up toy. Oh, okay. I thought it would be a wind-up toy. That would have been cool. So it basically attaches onto the morpher, as you can see, which, again, I don't know if you have to take it off your wrist. Do you have to take it off your wrist? Looking at it in his hand doesn't look great, to be fair. But let's have a look at the morpher. I haven't seen this. So, okay, so it does come out if you want to use it. The packaging looks really, really nice. Looks like a candy toy to me, though. It just, like, when looking at this here, I don't think this looks that great. Like, just really kind of works really weird to me in this one. But yeah, that's how you do it with that one. So yeah, and there we go. There is pretty much everything with BoomBoonger that's coming out. I don't think I'm going to enjoy this. If I was a gimmick collector, I probably would pick up all the cars. Some of them do look really nice, but I feel like for me, I wouldn't appreciate this. For me, I have to watch like the Sentai to kind of go over it and be like, okay, I really like this. I feel like for an opening, like when I've seen past Sentais come along, you see a lot more of the action, a bit of a story, some footage from it, and that's what gets me kind of interested. I found like this one, like they tried to make it like a car commercial, but I don't think it worked that well. And to me, I just really kind of passed on this one. I don't think I'll be covering this much. I'll watch the first episode. I may review it, but if I don't like it, then I don't think I'm going to review this at all and just kind of wait until like next year for something else. But yeah, so far, I'm not really enjoying it. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, but hey, it's out very soon. But the toys look all right. You know, if you're a Sentai fan, definitely pick these up if you like them or not. But yeah, what are your thoughts on BoomBoonger? I will probably say it wrong all the time. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. If you like this sort of content and you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe, check out the Patreon as well as the channel memberships. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとう。チャンネル登録、高評価お願い。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができるよ。